George's cousin said that George, doesn't like black people, and neither does his family. And you know what? I believe her. The Zimmermans say their black ancestor is proof that they're not racist. I'm betting that more than half the racists out there have recent black ancestry, and possibly Native, Jewish, and Asian ancestry as well. I'm betting neo-Nazis don't run their genetics before they salute the swastika. So I'm not getting the Zimmermans' point. But of course, racism is never about the facts. And the Zimmerman media campaign is not about the facts either. Facts like, if you have black ancestry, then your hatred of blacks is really self-loathing. And because there's no legal penalty for hating blacks with your thoughts and words, their son George is not on trial for racist thoughts. He's on trial for murder. All this makes me wonder what dinner time at the Zimmermans was like. Racism having the effect that it does on the justice system, and deciding, as it often does, on who is poor, would have caused a steady stream of blacks to come before Magistrate Robert Zimmerman, the father. How did that father speak of his work to his children while they sat at the dinner table? And what did Gladys, the mother, have to say about it all? Gladys thinks black children need to learn good manners. And that is what she says her son did, taught black children good manners. There's only one problem, and that problem is that her son's idea of good manners is to repeatedly force his fingers inside his little cousin's vagina over a 10-year period. Sexual abuse. That's what his cousin said he did to her and to another little girl. And you know what? I believe her. No doubt 8-year-old George learned those manners, where most children do, around the dinner table, from mom and dad. And then the ex-girlfriend weighed in. She said Gladys didn't like her son dating non-white women. And you know what? I believe the ex-girlfriend too. First, George antagonizes his mother by doing just that, dating a non-white woman. Then he secretly pleases her by not treating that woman well. And if George could please her most by marrying a white woman, well then, the family would be well on its way to purging black ancestry from its blood. And then Robert Zimmerman went and lied absurdly, saying his son has never been violent unless provoked. Never been violent. But then, if he was provoked, he would turn the other cheek. So George learned his manners from mom and dad. He most certainly was influenced by his father's attitude toward criminal justice and by his mother's self-loathing. Together, those two taught their son everything he knows. And this is what is killing them, the idea that they are not decent people. But who really cares about all that? Their son is on trial for murdering somebody's child. And his own cousin said that he did it because of what his parents taught him. So now I understand. The Zimmermans are not defending George. They're defending themselves. Thank you for listening.